hi there. Sam here. Yeah, the guy standing in back is my good friend Mark. You know, and he just bought a new Pitt Boss PB700FB Pellet barbecue. Now, Mark's not too smart, you know, I taught him everything he knows, but I think he made a good decision here, and he wants to tell you all about it, so I said, yeah, go ahead, Mark. I'll correct you if you're wrong.
28, someplace in there. And since I thought, well, I'd record it and see what my problems were when I put it together and whether I like it or not. I'm replacing another grill that I've had for 5 years. These grills tend to burn out or get into issues. I have a friend that has a Traeger, and my wife likes the food off of it, although she does not like smoke at all. So this gives me the combination of ability to smoke. I love smoke. My wife does not. We've been married 43 years, and I'm still trying to figure her out. You know the case. So I'm going to open it up, and we'll take a look at the insides. Well, I got it stripped, and it's right here, and got the parts out. I checked all the parts. The parts look pretty substantial. I was a little worried that some of it might be a little thin, but it is made fairly substantially. My only problem was they forgot the screw package. So here we go. No screws in it. And that made me mad. And I get angry, but because I wanted to get it together today, because it's supposed to snow tomorrow morning. And yet, so in my anger and frustration, called the 800 number for Pitt Boss and talked to their customer service. It was reasonably quick to get through to them. And they were a little disappointed that the screw package was, and we went through some things to see if we could find it, and it was not there. They were very quick to say, okay, we'll express the screw package to you, or apologize for that. So I felt that their service number was good. You're talking to actually a Canadian, but an American, which is always nice. And they understood the problem and are going to correct it. Frustration, that's the way life goes. Oh, hi there. It's been about 10 days since I started filming this. I had to stop because of parts, and then we ran into some really nice snow and cold here in the Northwest. So I got the parts, and I just want to tell everybody Pitt Boss was really good. I ordered the parts on Thursday afternoon. Closest warehouse was 75 miles away, and on Friday I called and asked whether they had been ordered, and they transferred me right to the warehouse, and the guy said, oh yeah, I remember that. Let me check, and he said FedEx today. So I got it in 24 hours or less. And that's a good thing. So what I'm doing now is something I always do. I try to clean the surfaces, and I like very much the putty knife or a scraper like this, because it works so easily on that. This plate covers over the holes in the main plate, these slots, and I'll show you right here. And that's one reason I wanted to bring this out and show you. These slots here allow this grill to do something that a lot of the smokers do not allow you to do, which is direct flame for searing a steak or something. So you're looking at the firebox portion of this, and of course it has the burner set up in the center, and it's a simple auger that brings the materials in, and it has igniter in the bottom. Burns real hot. The flames, when I'm searing, can actually go through the grate. So the slots are in, and this gives you the grate right here, and the flame will actually come through and come up to your cooking area. I'll put in one grate and gives you some idea of where it is. So that just slides in there and slides over. Now you have a basically a convection oven that gives it some smoke. I like to wear gloves because it is a little greasy. And I tend to want to spray a little bit of vegetable oil on this before I use it, and also across the surface. To start the grill, they say first plug it in with the switch off on your controller. And I have an outlet right here next to the barbecue. And they start the unit, you want to check to make sure that it has pellets in the hopper. And all you have to do is turn it to smoke, and you hear the fan come on here. And with that, it starts moving pellets and turns on the fire unit, and it has a cycle period. And that's the smoke position there, but that's not the real position to be cooking from. It just simply is to help you get started with the smoke at this point. And at that point, once I see that that's established, I can dial this up to a temperature, and you have it in 25 degree increments all the way up to 475. And you can see the smoke now really rolling out of it. I put it on a temperature of 250. They come up to temperature very quickly once they get established. Probably your box in normal conditions will be up to temperature in 5 to 8 minutes. That would be my guess. This unit does not have any kind of Wi-Fi, but I don't even know if you need Wi-Fi for just normal cooking. And that I find I can walk away and come back, and I find the thing fairly accurate and hasn't missed a beat. So there you go. I think the next time I start shooting video will be when I have some product on the grill.
So there you go. Yeah, the Pitt Boss. Pretty nice little barbecue or smoker, however you want to look at it, for the price. It's a nice moderate price piece of equipment. We've enjoyed the food off of it. Here we see some spare ribs going, and they're real thick cut and really nice pork spare ribs. And so far we've been really pleased with the results off the grill. Mark's been learning a lot from me. The only problem is, he says, he really doesn't want to do any possum or any of those things that I normally like on the grill. So we'll give him a little more time to adjust and become more familiar with it. And then we'll see if he won't do it. So anyways, good recommend. And we'll hope to see you down the line there sometime. Take care.